Okay, Wilderness Explorers, are you ready for the final soap in our Pixar Soap Series videos? I know I am. This was one that I kind of hummed and hawed about because I didn't have one thing that I wanted to have, but I made it work. I didn't have the right fragrance that I really wanted, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to jump in and use what you have, and that's what I did here. So let's jump in and see how I tackled this specific Wilderness Explorer from the movie Up. And we will meet right back here to see the finished product. Let's go. All right, who is ready for an adventure? I know I am. I mean, I feel like every one of these soaps is an adventure to me because I never quite know how it's gonna turn out. You know, sometimes things turn out good. Sometimes the soap comes together quickly. Sometimes you just never know what you're gonna get on an adventure. All right, that came together quickly. I seem to have a few air bubbles this time, even though I always burp this stick blender, but we'll get those out. All right, let me take this out for a second. I may need it again, we'll find out. And we're gonna divide and conquer here. We've got our bottom, our top, and our swirl. There we go. Yeah, I think I want the bottom to be a little bit shorter this time, just because I want the top to really stand out. So, this is a soap. I'm gonna put these two off to the side here. And let's just do that. We'll work on the bottom here for a second. Now, I kind of hummed and hawed over this one, and I think the next time I make it, I already know I'm going to change the fragrance oil. Not that I don't love the fragrance oil that this is, because I really do. Like, it smells fantastic. Raspberry lemonade. But here's the thing. For a Wilderness Explorer, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I did not get the grape soda fragrance oil. Now, I will admit, I'm not a big grape so I'm putting some gingerbread brown mica in. This is a Crafter's Choice from Wholesale Supply Plus. And I saw this as I was doing some browsing of the website yesterday, and I'm like, wait a minute, there is a grape soda scent, fragrance. Why do I not have that for this soap? While I'm gonna blend this up in a second, but I have a little bit of brambleberry yellow here. I'm gonna pour this on top for kind of the shirt. I'm basically doing a Wilderness Explorer, Russell, whatever you want to look at. So I've got the yellow for the shirt, and I have a little bit of Tangerine Dream here for the drip. And this is to kind of represent the little like necktie that they have going on. So I'm just gonna pour those in now. Let us try and thicken up the bottom here. Now I have added some fragrance oil to this, which is supposed to behave well. This is gonna represent his shorts. Yeah, that is such a gingerbread color. Like, look at how fabulous that is. I'm not a brown person, but this is a great chocolate color. Okay, this is feeling fantastic. Like, can you guys see as I kind of drizzle? You're getting really nice trace there. Okay, I'm gonna pour this in so I don't forget it into the top here, because otherwise I will forget. And what I think I will do quickly is I'm just going to do a light stir just to keep everything incorporated. That's a great, I should have done this in the fall sooner. Colors here are great for the fall. I mean, it is still kind of a wintry color scheme, fragrance, but this is also much warmer toned than I'm used to doing. I'm a cool tone girl, what can I say? I like cool tones. I'm not an earth tone gal. It's just me, it's who I've always been. All right, we got a good, let's get this brown poured in. This is such a good brown. I think I am definitely going to need to get some chocolate fragrance oils for Valentine's Day, because that is going to be awesome. So maybe some of my January soaps, at least one, will have a chocolate scent. And then I can have that ready in January, because you want soaps in advance for the holiday. Like I want the soap in January so I can use it in advance and prepare for Valentine's Day, even though I'm not a big Valentine's Day person. You know, I am a chocolate person. I don't know if the last time I've gone a day without a little bit of chocolate. I have chocolate every day in my yogurt in the morning. I do a little bit of chocolate, some chocolate chips, acai powder, and unsweetened coconut in just plain Greek yogurt. That is my breakfast pretty much every single morning, without fail. All right, I wanna kind of shimmy that, really get that. How'd that sound? Probably not great, but I had to get the air bubbles out. All right, trying to use rags instead of paper towels as much as I can. They're in short supply, we all know that, but just trying to be sustainable here. I don't know if you guys have seen, but all of my packaging outside of the plastic that I use to keep the actual soaps protected. You know, you guys know I have a cat, and as much as I keep her away from everything, I always want to be safe. So I do make efforts to protect the soap in that respect with the plastic, and also it's just, I like to keep it fresh that way. But otherwise, all of my packaging for shipping is biodegradable. I use the, and I can get rid of these now because I like all those colors. All right. All of the packaging that I use, which I think a wilderness explorer would be happy about, is biodegradable. I use cardboard boxes, and then I use the paper shreds as kind of an insulator. And I'm kind of okay going back and forth between these two colors. I mean, there is yellow and red make orange. So I need yellow in the orange, but the orange a little bit in here is gonna help keep it nice and rich and dark. So I'm just mixing between the two. It's not that important. I do need to let this rest just a little bit more before I can pour it. So I might do a couple of dishes here, and then I'm gonna come back and do a good pour. Okay, I think this is setting up very nicely. Yep. I am liking how these are still nice and fluid. I think this is going to create a really lovely drop swirl. I don't need that anymore, so that's going in the sink. And now I'm gonna use my Handy Dandy spatula here to do my pour, and then we will do our drip. I need to move this out of the way. So I think I'm gonna go, yeah, we'll just go this way. This is nice and set up. This kind of has like a 70s retro vibe to me, these colors. Maybe I should do like a polyester sweater style. All right. We're gonna do 2 there, and I think the next run I'm gonna do 3. Lovely. I'm definitely getting some of that swirl. You guys can see that from here. Start on this side now. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just gonna save the rest here for the top. And we will do the same with the final bit of yellow. Whoop. Yeah, I have not perfected not making a hot mess with these. Oh well. Okay. Now let's get a little more of this yellow on top, and I'm going to stay pretty close. This is looking really nice. And I'm pretty sure all that's left to do here is just a little swirl. I've done a ton of soaping today, so I'm trying to find another popsicle stick here. There we go, I gotta dig deep. Got one. All right. And let's just do our overlapping figure 8. This is gonna be a very smooth soap top. I'm kind of excited about that because this is just so liquid. All right, that looks good. I am going to pour the extra, where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the extra yellow and orange into these cupcake holders for some samples. You know, I don't want any of this to go to waste, so we'll turn them into samples when you place an order on the website, just so that, you know, we got a few things for you here. Just a little bit, you know, you can test out the fragrance, the formula. I mean, this is the exact same formula that I use for almost all of these soaps, so there's not gonna be anything spectacularly different about this, but if you want to test the scent, it's a great way to see if you like it. You know, I always forget how much this brambleberry yellow fades when it cures. I'll be really curious. What's going on here? There we go. Be really curious to see how it looks when I cut into it. That is not over enough. All right, let's see. I want to hide that. Be really curious as well, because the orange kind of looks like it almost disappeared a little bit too on top. So let's see how this looks. Ooh, that is kind of nice. I like the subtlety of it. This is an interesting one. I'm fascinated by the color morph of this. The brown looks fantastic. I mean, it really does. But that orange too definitely got a lot softer, and I don't hate it. Like, first of all, the fragrance, this raspberry lemonade is just amazing. It smells so bright and crisp, but fruity. It's amazing. This would go really nice in a bathroom that is predominantly warm tones. Like, this would be really, really nice. I could see kids having a fun time with this scent. Although I am all for, ooh, I like that. I am all about lemonade, different, you know, strawberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade. I love a lavender lemonade. Maybe I'm just saying I'm a kid right now. I mean, I am making all sorts of Disney soaps. I am liking this. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect. And man, the adventure that awaited me on this one was well worth the wait. I'm pleased. I mean, I may make it a tad darker for the yellow and orange next time, but I am not mad at this one bit. I like it. I kind of hold this at an angle so you don't get the glare. That's really kind of the true color. So why don't I check in, because this clearly morphed. This is actually about 3 days after I made it. Yeah, when we're talking the holidays here, things are a little tricky to get in and cut and do things right away. So yeah, it took me a little bit of time. But you guys know how it is with life. So given that this is about 3 days, we'll see how it looks in a few more weeks. All right, here we go. And honestly, I kind of like how subtle this turned out. Like it has this soft subtleness to it that I think would be great in a bathroom that is really warm toned. This raspberry lemonade, I am a lemonade girl through and through. The more sour and tangy, the better. You know, don't give me that really sweet lemonade. I want that really tanginess. And this has that note. It is a little bit sweet to it, but I really like how this turned out. I think the colors are great. I might brighten them up on the top a little bit more for the next time I make it. But overall, like, this has been a really fun series, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. Let me know which one was your favorite in this series of 8. Did you like Sully, Nemo, Woody, Lightning, Ode to Edna Mode? I mean, there were so many great ones that I was able to kind of use my creativity this month, which is what I hope you guys can do. Next month, we are going to be focusing on new year, new techniques. So I hope you will join me on that. But until next time, I hope you guys get out there, create something beautiful. Have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the new year. Have a good one.